Hey guys, welcome. Christmas songs like what is it? The Christmas song. Can I? Every year I have to learn how to play that over and over again. Can I even remember it? How does it go again? Chestnuts. Oh yeah, chestnut. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot how to do that. I need a couple hours to remember it again. Yeah, if I play that, then somebody from Mel Torme's family will say, we're gonna go, do copyright violation on you and charge you money. So we won't do it. We won't do it. So I have to learn how to fake that so it doesn't sound exactly like the original. I have to fake it a little bit, but once I remember how to play it, because every year I play it like a few times a year, and then that's it. I don't even practice it, so can never figure it out. So how Lenny PR? So okay, it's hello fake name. Okay, let me bring up the YouTube broadcast here so I can see your comments as well. Yes, don't forget the Brax devices for the holidays. Got them, many of them here. So it's good. Thank you for the reminder, Enlighten Up. So here are some of the products that you should be considering for the holidays. Brax Wi-Fi router, VPN and Tor router, right there. One of the easiest ways to ensure privacy and security for your family. So there you go. Comes with its custom case that we made here. This is extra. That's you buy this separately. It's $35. And there you go. That's the Brax Wi-Fi. I think it says that. Brax Wi-Fi. Right? I think this is empty. Yeah, I don't think... no, it's not empty. There's actually something in there. So there's actually... it's a live unit. Okay, so that's the Brax Wi-Fi. This is the Brax alarm, now ready for sale. You can actually buy this now. And here we go. We'll fire it up.
Alarm sequence initiated.
And this one actually is a radar alarm. So this is for a space security. It actually secures an area. So anyone that crosses the boundary sets the alarm. You don't have to worry about putting door sensors and window sensors and any number of sensors and cameras, because there's one device can handle like a whole area. Now it comes with a red top and a red button. Okay, so this is now available at the store, and it works by radar. I'll show you how it works in a second. It will fire up in a second here, and
alarm is active now.
And then it turns red when it's active, and then as long as I don't move, it doesn't do anything. That alarm, I'm feeling it. You're feeling it, fake name, but here, it doesn't do anything until I move.
Police alert.
And then that sends a notification to your phone. Okay, that's a pretty cool device. Actually, I found it. I'm the only one that has it. I should have done it on Kickstarter and such, but I don't have to because I paid for the development by myself. I funded it myself, and now we have a supply of these. I have enough of these for the holidays, I think. Yes, I am live. Fake name. Yes, fake name. I am live, and you weren't first today, but you're first on the video. But there, this is available for sale. This is the other one that's available for sale, and that's a special HD cam night and day. So don't go for those cheapo like blink and things. They're not going to do anything. First of all, they're not night and day, so they don't really do true motion, and they're not night and day, and they send your video someplace where somebody else can see them. This one comes with its own storage, so this is actually a full computer. The whole thing is right in here. It's not being shared with Amazon and whoever else. And this one is pretty sophisticated little device, and it comes with power over Ethernet to make simple installation. So there's only one wire that goes into it, and it's an Ethernet wire, and it comes with a power supply for it. So this is a very sophisticated little device, and you can see it's well made, and it's not very big. Okay, it's my phone is bigger. Okay, it's smaller than the phone. Okay, so that's available now from the store, and as you can see, from the construction that It's not a joke. It's well constructed. So anyway, let me leave it here pointed in that direction so you can see it throughout the broadcast. So that's the camera, that's the alarm. There's a Brax Wi-Fi. What is the Wi-Fi part on the Tor router? Does it replace my modem or router? The router is sold just by like that. It's fully functional like this. Fully functional. Yes, you can buy it in cash, fake name, or you can buy it if you want to get a gift card. You can do that, Amazon gift card. Then you're, anonymous. This one is a separate part to extend the range. So if you want this to be as far ranging as your existing Wi-Fi, then you get this $35 device on it. Okay, that's just for range extension. So other than that, it functions the same with or without it. This is just to extend the range. Okay, so with this, it'll be as powerful as your most powerful router, like Apple Extreme. Thank you, Victor. Victor just got his, and yes, many people have this. So get the router. Yes, caffeine logo. Yes, a lot of people have the router. It's available on rob.brax.me. And then the alarm. This is a new product. So this just started shipping, and the camera. So those are the 3 new products, and then there's more coming up next year. But these are the products. These are not IoT devices, Jerry. They're not IoT devices because IoT device implies that you can control them from the internet. Although these send data on the internet, they're sending it by automation. They're actually not controllable from the internet. Pixel phone, Lenny PR. The Pixel phone has a new kind of radar on it that is so accurate. The radar on the new Pixel phone is so accurate it can actually count pieces of paper. That's how accurate the radar is. So would you like this kind of radar, or would you like the Pixel kind of radar? If you want the Pixel kind of radar, it will map your house. Oh, you would love that. Map your house with the Pixel radar. So yeah, would you like to have a radar in your home that can see you walking around? Doesn't matter whether you have clothes on or not, because it'll map you without your clothes on, because it has radar. Hello, Bruce Lee. Hello, Coast Custom X. Tibbs. That's Tibbs. Okay, so hello, Victor. So hope I'm not missing any of the ones from YouTube. No. Thank you, fake name. Okay, so guys, we're going to talk about an exciting topic tonight. Somebody asked me, and let me just tell you before, I'm not going to talk about the topic immediately, but just to give you a little teaser here. Somebody asked me a few days ago on a YouTube comment, said, I need a new device, and I don't know what to choose, and I got a Galaxy Note whatever, and that was given to me by Verizon, and I don't want it because it has facial recognition and all this. And, what do I choose? And I said, I didn't really have an answer. I don't have an answer to what you can use because the products that I'm looking forward to are not yet available. In fact, I ordered my Librem 5, and it might take months to get the Librem 5. So I said, what do we do in the meantime? Hello, Rick Cool. So we are going to tell you a solution where it's not a 100% solution, but it's close. To me, a 90% solution with some changes, a 90% solution is not bad. So we're going to go with a 90% solution and cheap, and it's going to be available to you now. In fact, I'm going to do a video on it next week. I already I ordered the hardware. I'm going to install it. I'm going to see if it works. I'm going to see if it's reasonable to use, because there's no really good video showing how reasonable it is to use. If it's semi-reasonable to use, then I'm going to tell you that this is going to be a better solution than using a BlackBerry Bold 9900. So we're going to go with a solution to something that's available now. and inexpensively, may I add. It's very inexpensive. So we're going to go with a solution that's going to be available now, and we're going to talk about it later. Okay? Hello, Victor. Thank you. Okay, Savvy. Welcome, Savvy. Okay, so anyway, who did I miss there? UDM, UDMB. I'm really happy that you and your channel exist. UDMB Zuck. Okay. TR Fun Guy, Mad Cow, Randy. Hello, Randy. You're in the wrong channel, Randy. You're in Periscope. If it ain't reasonable, throw it out. You still got your brick. Well, I'm still, walking around with a zucking brick if I'm not using my BlackBerry Bold, and because I have to check YouTube, I have to carry this stupid brick, and I want to get rid of this stupid brick now. I'm tired of this stupid brick, Besides, it's old. It's 2 years old. Apparently, this is a piece of junk now. Apparently, this phone is now a piece of junk. Because it's 2 years old. I don't know why, but, Apple says so. So, piece of junk now. You can buy it used for $650. $650 used. Piece of junk. 256 gigabytes. Junk. So, there we go. So, if it ain't reasonable, throw it out. Kill the brick. I want to kill the brick, and maybe next week I'll be able to kill the brick. So, if watch my video before you do anything. I want to prove it works first. I don't want to go tell you. I am going to talk about it, but I don't want you to buy it and then you find out, it doesn't actually work. So wait for me to try it out. Have me screw up. And Black Light Rubberado, hello. Are you at work? So anyway, we're going to talk about that. But just for kind of a opening comment, I just want to talk about society. Society changed, There's some protocols or not protocols, that's too formal. How about social norms, social interactions that we have to learn now. We have to learn about new social interactions because of this new world. And one of the new social interactions has to do with Alexa Echo. Okay? Alexa Echo. So let me just say this. So some Google executive says, you have to announce. This is the beginning of this social interaction kind of reflection of society here. You have to announce to people, this is the guy from Google, if you have a listening device in your home. You have to announce if you have a listening device in your home, meaning Alexa Echo, Google Assistant, and whatever. So you walk into the house, and I actually don't know how to deal with this because it's really disturbing to me that, some of my friends actually, and I know who they are, fortunately. What if they don't tell me? So before I walk into somebody's house, I know they have an Alexa Echo. So I tell my friend, well, if you have an Alexa Echo, I'm not going to talk inside your house. I am not going to talk. And my friend had a party, and he said he put the, Echo away. So now, but what about a normal day? So let's say I visit him on a normal day and come by and have coffee. So I come into his house and have coffee. So now what? Now I'm gonna feel uncomfortable because everywhere I go, I have to ask the same question: is there a listening device in this house? So the question is, how do we deal with that? What is the socially acceptable way to tell somebody that you're not comfortable with the fact that there's a recording device that can do voice printing to make sure it knows that I'm there because it will know who I am by voice print, It would also know my location because I'm going to be at your house and they know your location because you don't care about your zucking security. And they're going to know your IP address. They know your location anyway with reverse IP lookup. And they're also going to have your voice, my voice, and then they're going to have a transcription of what we talk about. So if we talk politics or anything else, you're going to know it. Amazon's going to know it. 3-letter agencies are going to know it. Zuck. So now I'm going to go to the Pat's fan. Now I'm going to go to the friend's house and say, hey man, I'm not going to talk inside your house. I'm going to say outside. Now, is that socially acceptable? What is the acceptable way? Because many people will come and tell you, well, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I don't care about the Alexa Echo. Well, I'm going to say, well, I do care because it's recording my voice. And the guy's going to say, it doesn't record my voice. It only recognizes when I say an Alexa command. Alexa, buy me some weed. Probably will buy you some seeds for grass seeds for hey yo. Okay. So what is the acceptable? This is a social norm question that has not yet been figured out because so many people have these devices and a growing number of us find this unacceptable. And so what do we zucking do? By the way, I have a device. I'll come up with it that can actually detect if they have an Alexa Echo. Ask them to unplug, but doesn't smartphones have mic too? Any good green shacks in Irvine? What the zuck does that mean, Jerry? So I have that question, and maybe some of you throughout the broadcast will have an answer of what is the socially acceptable way. That is our question for tonight, and you can answer it later. What is the socially acceptable way to communicate to your friends that Alexa Echo is not acceptable? And I have a new one, which is kind of similar. Thanksgiving. I can jam Alexa. Yes, great goal. I can jam Alexa. I'll just say, what is your Wi-Fi password again? And then I log into their Wi-Fi and I can jam Alexa. That's a pretty good solution, yes. If you're in somebody else's house and they have Alexa, just ask them for their Wi-Fi password and say, oh, hold on, let me just text somebody here, and then run my app and hit jam. Except my app only runs on a Linux phone, so you're going to have to pay attention to this broadcast. Okay? Which is saying that the phones can listen to, not in the same way that Alexa Echo can listen. You have to press the button. We should do a parody skit like SNL for Alexa. So here's the next question. This is, this is applicable to family members. So my family members who will come to my house on Thanksgiving. So if they happen to watch this video, what the zuck do I do with your family? You come to my house and you're going to have your zucking phones. You're going to be taking zucking pictures. Okay? You're going to do your zucking selfies. You're going to point this camera in front of you and have a nice smile with your, whatever your preferred profile is. And you're going to take that picture and then that's going to be sent on the internet. You're going to borrow my zucking Wi-Fi. You're going to send it with my zucking IP address, my zucking location. And then you're going to take a picture of me in the background, and Zucking Zuckbook will now show my face in there and do facial recognition and say, oh, we found you. You're at this location because all these people are doing this. And then that Zucking Zuckbook will then spot the MAC addresses of everyone on my network and then say, oh, we're going to track you as you go to Walmart. Fortunately, in LA, we do not have a Walmart. So they're going to have to track us at Target. There is no Walmart in LA. So there's no Walmart here. LA banned Walmart. So there is no Walmart here. So my example is Walmart, but realistically, I don't have to worry about Walmart. So anyway, that's the question of the night that you're going to have to think about. And maybe you can answer what is the respectable way or the acceptable way to tell zucking millennials Zuck you, mother suckers. What is the acceptable way to tell these millennials, zuck you and your zucking selfies? Don't ask me, John. Nancy Pants. This is LA. This is California. Yes, there are no Walmarts in Beverly Hills, but there are also no. They cannot afford to put a Walmart in Beverly Hills, but they do not have a Walmart in LA. So I actually, personally, have never been to a Walmart in my zucking life. I have never. Do you have Walmarts? I have never been to one. I don't know what a Walmart looks like. So anyway, Wendy kindly replied that you need to know in advance if there are any Amazon Echo or Google Home or whatever other devices. Kindly reply, what? You're going to stand at the door and say, excuse me, friends, I'm not going to walk on your doorstep unless you handle this questionnaire. This questionnaire is, do you have all these devices in here? Otherwise, I won't come in. But you accepted the invitation to go to their house. You're going to have to think about that. That's awesome. You're missing out on the people of Walmart. I'm missing out on people of Walmart. Yes, whatever they do at Walmart. I don't need Walmart. I have Amazon. The evil Amazon. But, I'm dependent on Amazon. So Amazon knows everything I do. I actually don't have to worry about Facebook, Zuckbook. Amazon knows everything I buy. Fortunately, I only buy electronics. Soon Amazon Echo and PowerPoints maybe. Spoof yo MAC address, and we'll talk about that. So, anyway, a Linux phone will be awesome, and that is a topic tonight. The topic tonight is about all these phones and what the solution is to this problem, and we don't want to wait 6 months for a solution. What is the solution? Zucking today. If you compare the products that sell Costco are better than Sam's Club, what does that have to do with Walmart? There is a Costco here. We do have a Costco. We do not have a Walmart. Well, we have a Costco. We have Sam's Club too somewhere, though I don't go there. But there is a Costco. I do go to Costco. My friend works for Amazon. He sits in the office listening to the clip of what people say when they have a listening device. Yeah, they're actually employees that do that. They actually have employees. Sam's is Walmart. Sam's is owned by Walmart. Well, there's actually no Sam's in the city of LA that I am aware of. Never been to one. Okay, so I've never been to Sam's too. Goes to show. I've seen a Sam's, but it's not in the city of LA. So I don't actually know. Is there a Sam's in LA or not? I don't really know. But there is no Walmart. So you think that they snuck in with Sam's, huh? There's a Costco. Maybe the people in the city council, some of them are been given money by Costco to say, don't let Walmart in here. Sam's equals Sam Walton from Walmart? Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Okay, never been to Walmart and bought Zuck with me with cash and makeup. Okay, so happy to say I have never been to Sam's, neither have I been to a Walmart. So I can honestly say I've never been to either one. Although I have seen a Sam's. Okay? I have seen a Sam's, but I've never been to one. And the one I saw is a kind of a small Sam's. I read on Money article that Costco earns their assets, through their membership. I think Walmart should have more walls. Okay, so anyway, the topic tonight is about phones. Like, what the fuck are we going to do? You can't get a Librem 5. So some people will say, well, you have all these Librem 5 videos. Can't we order Librem 5 now? Well, if you order one now, you're lucky to get it in June. So would you like to order a Librem 5 for $700 and maybe get it in June? Okay, so think about that. So how about a Pine phone? So they're saying they're going to have Pine phones available, and at the moment they're still not available. And if at what quantity they're going to be available. I don't have any zucking idea, but it's not going to be like lots and lots of them right this moment. You're sure the case for Librem 5 is already available? Unfortunately, not. They're not making them any Librem 5. So you're the first person I've met. That's pretty cool. That's media. What? That's metal worthy. You've never met any person? Does it require screws to take off the back of a Pine phone? That's a good question. I saw them take the back of a Librem 5 without screws. The back is removable, and then you need screws to disassemble the entire thing. But the actual back is just friction installed. So you didn't miss much. I didn't miss much. Okay, so anyway. So here, let me just pose the question to you. Okay, so now you have these zucking phones. Today's the season, September, October is the season to think about getting a new phone, right? All the new phones are out. And they're teasing you with zucking new Pixels, Pixel 4s, and iPhone 11 Pro. And some of you are already buying the iPhone 11 Pro. Some of you are buying whatever sucking new Galaxy is. Maybe you want the foldable one. Whatever. You got all these new products coming out, and you're so excited that you're saying, wow, I'm going to have some nice new phones for zucking Christmas. Or Hanukkah, whatever. So, there's the question for you. Do you think given time, Librem 5 will be workable? Let's not talk about the Librem 5 right now, because the Librem 5 is not something you can buy today. You can buy today. You're not going to get it for a long time. Okay? So what do? The folding one is zucking real, but it's zucking stupid. I looked at the OnePlus 7T, not the OnePlus 7 Pro. Nathan, we're going to talk about the OnePlus heavily tonight. How lucky you are, Nathan, that we're actually going to talk about the OnePlus. We're actually going to talk about the OnePlus tonight. So anyway, so there's the question that I have for you is there's all these new phones, and you're like thinking to yourself, what should we get? What should we get? What phone should we get? And you're all excited with all these zucking smartphones that are actually not smartphones. They're zucking spy phones. They're called sheep phones. These phones are for the sheep. So you want to be sheep, you get one of these. So I actually decided I am not going to buy any one of these kinds of phones this holiday season. In fact, I'm not going to buy any new phone of this kind, Apple, Android, this season, and I will solve the problem of the phone. So people are asking me, what should we get? What choice do we have? We already know. I'm going to again repeat for those of you who do not zucking watch my videos. Okay? You already know this is a zucking spy machine. Okay? Do I need to recite all the things that this device does? This and the Android. Here's an Android. Nexus 7 here. Nexus 7. iPhone. I got a Pixel in there somewhere, and various other Androids. I got every kind of iPhone imaginable. Okay, and all these are spy machines. And what do these have? Wi-Fi triangulation. Wi-Fi probes. 4 zucking backdoors to the zucking baseband chip. 4 ways to zucking spy on you with the baseband chip. Then you got all the tools in there to spy on your location for external apps. Then you got all the tracking of your behaviors, including browser fingerprinting. Then you got Facebook tracking MAC addresses of the device. I mean, my goodness. You cannot turn off, Danny. You cannot turn off Wi-Fi triangulation. And this is one of the things we're going to talk about tonight. So we need a solution, and I can't recommend any solution to you because none of the solutions that are common, meaning the typical solutions are to get a new Android and a new iPhone. None of those solutions will offer you a solution to Wi-Fi triangulation, IP address tracking, and all these. It's not going to solve it. You need a different solution. Okay, you need a different solution, and I'm happy to say that the solutions are coming. The solutions are in the form of something called a Linux phone. The solution is in the form of a Linux phone. So why is a Linux phone a solution? So examples of a Linux phone that are starting to be sold are the Librem 5 and the Pine phone. Okay, and these are starting to be available, but if you order one now, it may be next year before you get it. Maybe, March to June before you even get one. So you're kind of stuck, It's like you're saying, well, I got to buy a phone because my phone is zucked up and I don't know what to buy. And if I have to wait a year, then I'll just get one now, and then maybe next year I'll consider buying an option like a Librem 5 or whatever in next year's models. Okay, now we're going to talk about how to overcome that because I already ordered a phone that I'm going to use, and I'm going to explain why a Linux phone is different. Okay? Why is a Linux... The problem, Randy, is some of these, so-called solutions are not real solutions. So some of the solutions, I'll give you some solutions right now. Some of the solutions are false. One of the solutions is to install a different custom ROM on your Android. One that's always mentioned is to use Lineage OS. Okay. Well, Lineage OS supposedly has no Google Apps too. So Lineage OS. Okay, so I'm going to prove this. So I actually will install. I have a device I can install it on. I'm going to install Lineage OS on a device tomorrow or this weekend, and then we'll make a video about it, and we'll see exactly if what is the promise of privacy on a Lineage OS, and to see if in fact it can shut down Wi-Fi triangulation. And I don't believe it can. I do not believe a Lineage OS will shut down Wi-Fi triangulation. And why not? Because they don't promise that. That is not what they do. A Lineage OS is not a privacy device. They don't really care about that. Okay, and Wi-Fi triangulation, depending on the device, like on an iPhone, Wi-Fi triangulation on an iPhone is actually hardwired. It's part of the firmware of the Broadcom chip. So the Wi-Fi chip in here on your iPhone has Wi-Fi triangulation built into the chip itself. So how do you fucking shut that down? So clearly, there is no safe iPhone. None. I mean, you can, dump all this. There is not a single safe iPhone. They all do Wi-Fi triangulation. Well, I know, hello, Master CP. So, triangulation is built in to the iPhone. Now, I do not know if it's built into the Android or if it's in the firmware or if it's in the OS. So the way to know that is to see what happens when we have Lineage OS on there and see if they kept the same code in there, and how do you fucking shut it down? Okay, so Wi-Fi triangulation is the number one thing I want to shut down, and I am going to make the assumption that you cannot shut it down with any version of Android or any version of iOS. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to come in here, my chats aren't going through, Rick. Your chats are going through just fine. Hello, Bratwurst Power. I feel I'm carrying around every agency known to man. Yes, exactly. NASA. Do not type 3-letter agencies in here. 4-letter agencies are fine, but do not type 3-letter agencies in here, Jerry, or, you know the consequences of that. Do not type 3-letter agencies in here. It's the National Zucking Agency. the sucking BI, the zucking IA, okay, the G zucking HQ. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now that the solution is do not buy an Android, a standard Android. Do not buy a standard iOS. Okay, that is not going to work. Now, the question that's unanswered is could you have a solution of safety with a custom ROM of Android like Lineage OS, Graphene OS? Somebody was saying post-market OS. That doesn't work on a phone. That doesn't, I mean, it'll work on your phone as a Linux machine, but it's not going to get your phone to work. So that's not really useful to talk about. So this is a heavy topic, not that heavy. So, but I got to introduce the topic because it is a, some of you are arguing with, some people are very argumentative and saying that they know so much because they love their Androids. They're saying, oh, this Android is Linux. Okay, people, I've had enough. Okay, Android is not Linux. Stop calling Android Linux. I don't care what you zucking believe. Android is not Linux. I know how to program in Android. I know how to program in Linux. I cannot program in Android like I can with Linux. Please. I don't know what warped kind of logic you would use. If I can't use the same zucking commands on Android, it is not Linux. Please do not call Android Linux. It is not. Do not call a zucking Chromebook a Linux device. Do not tell me I can load Linux on a Chromebook because I have zucking tried and it is zucked up. Yes, I know Android came from Gen 2 Linux. I